I was all organised, and then we epically failed. I think it's because I have been listening to some of my old streams from back in the day. And in each of those streams, I failed to turn my mic on. It was like a thing I did or didn't do. It's okay, darling, it wasn't you, it was me. As all good relationships end. I had failed to press a button, which is pretty much the way today has been going. Or should that be to DYE for punnage? I am really pleased with how it's come out. As I was saying before when you couldn't hear me, Gregory was the legend and the man who did all of the parting and all of the slapping the hair dye on at the back of my hair. So he is to be thanked. So yes, hey Adelina, how you doing? We are just discussing the workings of Greg, the amazing hair artiste, who has done more legendary work on my hair. And this time we got purple. Oh yes. What on earth is making all those noises? Sorry, something is vibrating on my desk. I'm just trying to work out what's going on here. What's going on here? Oh, there we go. My Pokemon crew are getting started. But it's too late because I have started simsing, or nearly simsing. Yes, so you're still feeling good after your weekend, Adelina? It sounded like you had a wonderful time.
Meet the first ever all-Google phone with the best camera on a Pixel yet. It's smart enough to make photo bombers.
I must admit, we moved around a lot when I was a kid, so I didn't actually have that kind of connection with my school friends, because I was only ever there a couple of years at a time, maybe 5 years max. So yeah, I don't kind of have that thing. I have a couple of people I've stayed friends with, but yeah, I'm kind of a little bit jealous of you having that connection. Ah, it sounded lovely. It really did. I think it's great to be able to go back and revisit the times that you've really enjoyed with the people you enjoyed it with. It sounds really cool. We keep saying that we're going to have a get together with some of the people that I used to know when we worked at a pub back in London, but it's just one of those things that everybody's sort of. I always say we were like marbles. Somebody picked up the bag, opened it and dropped it in our early 20s, and we all scattered out. So everybody lives I mean, we've even got people now that live on the west coast of the US who used to hang out at the pub with us. So it would be really amazing to get everybody together in one place. Oh, I still think it's lovely that you were close enough to all reach out to each other and come up with a fantastic way of boosting your old teacher. I think it's lovely. I really do. And you never know, you may spark a friendship or two to return. So what about you, Beehive? Did you do anything exciting at the weekend? I had a bit of a lost fibro weekend, I'm afraid. I sort of sat down on the sofa and then it was time to go to bed because I'd been asleep, and then the next day I sat down on the sofa and realised I'd been staring at the TV after a film had finished for about an hour. So I called this weekend a write-off in the end. Greg got stuff done, bless him. And now he's paying for it because he thinks he's got a cold, so we're going to have to do tests tonight just to be on the safe side. Oh, excellent. Take her on a field trip. You have to get her like a sheet she has to fill in. Homework to do afterwards. Oh, that would be so much fun. Do you know what? There's a lot of people saying it was a Netflix heavy weekend. I think once you hit January, everybody suddenly goes, "Yeah, let's just have quiet ones, quiet, non-financially straining ones." So I think Netflix took a battering, as we say in the UK. I decided to reinstate my Sunday morning movie club. I don't know if it's going to stick or if it was just a one-off, but I used to pick a theme and then I'd have a film each Sunday morning, because that used to traditionally be Greg's lie-in day. So I would slope off downstairs, being the insomniac that I am, and I'd watch movies. So it was horror films or it was disaster films, etc., etc. So I've been gagging to watch The Impossible, and just for some reason haven't got round to it when we've both sat down to eat or something like that. It's normally we've been eating so late that really we just want to put something on that we can watch a couple of episodes of. So something like GMM, which is YouTube general stupidity, but they're 15 minutes 20 minutes long, so you're not heavily investing in anything. So we kind of like haven't really got around to doing it, so I reinstated that. So we had yesterday, while Greg was out walking the dogs, I watched The Impossible, which he came back just for the end of, and then we watched Natural Born Killers, because it's one of my favourite films ever, and I was really in the mood for it. I think actually, looking back on it, I think I was more in the mood for the soundtrack, but there you go. And then we did my hair, and then that was yesterday out the window, I'm afraid. Do you know what? The biggest thing for me going back to Sky, who's one of the big three TV providers in the UK, is that they offered Netflix for free. Well, it's less. It's like half the price of a normal subscription to Netflix. And I was just sort of like, well, I've got to pay for this to get the internet, and I've got to do that. And I was like, yeah, take my money. And actually, I have to say, they've given us loads of free crap since, so yay. But yes, so we are. Sorry, I was just getting questions from someone. What keyboard do I have? Sorry, Harb, who joins us sometimes, has just popped up to ask me what keyboard I have. It's just a Microsoft one, isn't it? Let me take a picture. If I don't do it now, I will forget. So, here we go. So, number keypad. Let me just move this lead out the way. Take a picture. There we go. Doesn't give me a number. Okay. There we go, guys. You heard it here first. Me actually responding in a timely manner to a text message. Dun, dun, dun. Wish I could still do the zoom-ins, but I've actually got to pick up my camera and do that. Oh my God, I just called you all dickheads. I do apologise. I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. Okay, Beehive, no worry, my darling. You got to do what you got to do. I'll just continue swearing at everybody. It's fine. It's fine. Ah! Oh my goodness. Right, let's respond to Jay. And then we can start thinking about The Sims. We need to get our chappies back on the roof, don't we? I was thinking about maybe inviting them all over while the kids were at school and then putting the food up on the roof. Do you reckon that'll work? Possibly worth a try. We definitely need to get them back, though. I'm not letting them off the hook. I'm sorry, Beehive. Oh my goodness, I still haven't actually sent this text to him. Do you know, I am so bad at this kind of stuff. I literally need to stop everything and do it, otherwise it's just not going to happen. Oh, my cute pictures of my poor little freshly washed baby. The one I put up on Discord, if you're wondering which picture I'm talking about. She just looks so emotionally damaged in the picture. She's not been herself all day since. She really hasn't. Oh, bless her cottons. So, yeah, I mean, that's really my weekend. Staring into the void with occasional meals. And I say occasional because I was so tired Saturday I went to bed without any food. It's ridiculous. I know, I'm so rude. I wouldn't mind if I intended it, but I'm accidentally rude, for God's sake. It's redunculous, I tell you, redunculous. Oh, I haven't put my lights on. Oh, and another exciting news, I've sold some stuff on my eBay website, which makes me think that when I closed it down for the move, I may have accidentally closed it down throughout the whole of December. But that's okay. Dickhead used to be really popular back in the early 90s. And he used to find all the kids at school, like if somebody said something stupid, they'd be like, dickhead, or even more insulting, dickhead. It used to be a real thing when I was a kid. I haven't done that in years, and now I've sworn at you several times. Yes, it's not necessarily a phrase one puts with women, I suppose. It's one of those male, jokey kind of insults, isn't it? I, on the alternative hand, have been called a dickhead on numerous occasions. Most of them, I'm pleased to say, in a fun knockabout way, rather than fully abusive. Although I do drive terribly, I have been informed. I wouldn't believe the people that tell me that I drive terribly, though. Oh, which coffee do I open first? That one. My goodness, guys, I have no gossip for you, though. It was such a very quiet weekend. I'm sure there was something I was going to tell you. I didn't even get a chance to go back and carry on playing Genshin, which I adored, by the way. I so enjoyed myself on Friday. It was so good. Oh, you're the good kind of dickheads. You're the matey. Whoa. Dickheads, as opposed to the, what do you think you're doing? You ever learned to drive, dickhead? Oh, I've done it again. You're not white van man, dickhead. That's what I'm saying. Yes, you're the good kind of dickhead, not the nasty kind. I can't get into it. Let me open the top. Maybe it's still too hot. I have no strength in my hands. Honestly, I am such a pillock. Why do I screw these things on so tight? There we go. She's in. We don't have to call out the panic squad. Caffeine is being delivered. Oh my God! Dude, honestly, it was so nice to hear. It really was. It just made me think back to all the lovely times I've had with, like, the good teachers that made me want to make the effort or remember their lessons. It was lovely to read. And never hate yourself. Firm finger waggage. Oh, hot coffee. It really is one of the Mondayists of all Mondays, isn't it? Right. What should we do? What should we do? Let's natter while we poke fun at pixels. And I'm going to put on some background music as well, because it just sounds a bit quiet around here. Yeah. It's nice to share nice stuff. Everybody, quite rightly, does an awful lot of bitching and whinging about how horrible their lives are. And I think it's nice sometimes just to share a nice story. Can we hear music now? I must download some more music actually. It only lasts for about half the stream, so basically we're listening to the same music at least 2 times per session. I don't know if I've ever said this before, but we used to have this running gag that if you heard the same song on the Muzak background music at the restaurant stroke pub I used to work at, then you'd been at work too long. And it was even worse at Christmas because the background music was half the length of the other tape or CD, so it would go back round and go back round and go back round and go back round. By the end of the day, you were wanting to pull your teeth out from hearing the same songs. People were like wandering around with plates and the zombie look on their face as they started singing the next song before it started. Torture men on the roof, of course. I knew there was something important we needed to do. Let us dive in to Gussettville. Population, not enough children. The first couple of houses I did build from scratch. This one I couldn't resist. It was one that was already built and I just never noticed it. Because actually if I go back I'll show you. Oh, yes, I know Harvest Festival was awful. You guys try organising it for once. Just go back to Manage World. So, if we look here, that was actually the first house we started on back in the day. And so this was the original one where we started with, and I cannot remember her name. It's awful, I can't remember her name. Oh, I feel terrible. How could I forget my first matriarch? Oh, watch, and I haven't even written it down, lover. Although I still bitterly remember Mary and Stanley, who are utter dickheads. But yeah, when we had Jane and moved with Jane for the second one, I built that house as well. So this house really was just a case of I put a square down and just built rooms on and up. And then the second one, which was Jane, we went out of Willow Creek and we went over to San Myscino, and we had a one in San Myscino, which I think you can't see anymore because it was one of the flats and they kind of get wiped. But we had that. Oh no, we didn't go to San Myscino. I'm thinking of my personal one. We went to San Myscino. I think, did we go Windenburg? We did, and this is actually the second house we did here. And this one we built from scratch, but then heavily extended as we had more money. So that's actually quite a lovely big house we built there. Well, you'd be happy to know I've managed to log back into, I don't know how, but I've managed to log back in to my YouTube, so I will be uploading the early ones, which basically revolve around me looking incredibly awkward, forgetting to turn on the recording equipment, just like I did earlier today, and essentially not knowing what the darn hell I'm doing. I used to stare at the screen for hours like this. Oh, I suppose I ought to talk. It's great fun. I highly recommend them. But yes, they'll be up on YouTube, so you'll be able to watch the whole track. But this was the second one, and then I was all for finding somewhere new. And I came into this and I was just like, oh, I'll start looking from Willow Creek because it's the first one. forgetting, of course, I'd started in Willow Creek. And then I saw Ophelia Villa, which was much prettier before I got my hands on it. Oh, I think I would have enjoyed watching you in action online at online school. I swear to God, if I'd have had to do online courses, I mean, I did online courses because I did my degree through the Open University, but at the same time, it wasn't the same kind of every week being online. It was, you know, we had 1 or 2 sessions each semester. So I could just imagine me if I had to do it every week or, you know, multiple times a week, sitting there just drooling, forgetting that everybody could see me, shoving chocolate down my face, drinking coffee. Actually, thinking about it, it wouldn't be that much different to what I'm doing now. Okay, so I haven't really travelled very far is what we're saying here, but my intention was to build all of them, and my intention is to build the next one, unless something really sexy comes up at Sulani. But I am determined that Sulani will be our next destination, and yeah, my intention is, if we can get the funds and enough reasonably new furniture so we're not mending the loo every 5 minutes, if I can get all that together, then we will have the funds to be able to do something pretty sexy in Sulani, and I will of course share that with you. I don't know if I'll try and do it live, because to be honest with you, I'm too easily distracted with you guys around. It could end up disastrous, like I forget to put a roof on, or there'll only be 3 walls, that kind of thing. Honestly, when I first started doing this kind of thing, which strangely enough it used to be my job to host stuff like this for a conferencing company, not like this game, it wasn't streaming, but it was hosting people's conferences, and long before I started doing the training and moved on up, I was sitting there and I would have to open my mic, give introductions, and then basically introduce people asking questions, a bit like when you see people wandering around with microphones at big meetings and they hand the microphone over. That was kind of what my job was, but it was virtually. So I'd be going through doing all this, but I'd be so paranoid that I'd left my mic open. Even though I could see on the screen my mic was closed, I barely breathed. I was so paranoid. I have to say, I mean, I have done training style teaching, but I've not done like proper theory based teaching or anything else like that. So yeah, it's a very different kettle of fish training online, and I can imagine trying to do it when you have Minuta and you need people to be examining what the information you're putting in front of them. I can't imagine it working at all. Which is a total betrayal of my old job, because I used to be convinced I could do everything online, but it turns out not so much. Oh, that's rough. Oh, I hate it when stuff like that happens. Drives me nuts when people can't make a damn decision. I could tell you horror stories about my previous job, but I won't. I'll be a good girl and I'll get back to the Gussetts. Yeah, getting any kind of corporation, whether it's a teaching or a vast international, trying to get them to move is like trying to reverse a ship at a moment's notice. They don't spin. They don't donut round and head off. No. Well, that's it, isn't it? They're not thinking of you guys, they're thinking of what they can cope with. It's no wonder so many people have struggled, really, isn't it? When you're asking them to learn a new system every single time. It's taken me bloody 10 years to get my mum to use her video phone, for crying out loud. Could you imagine trying to teach a load of decrepids like me how to do it and then to learn stuff? By the time we've logged on, all of our learning is gone. We're just sat there like zombies, drooling, drinking coffee. Isn't it funny that we have this kind of barrier between it? If you can see someone and you're in a virtual classroom, theoretically it should work, but it's so strange that you do still get that mental block. There's something about walking into a classroom which just creates a different environment that's so much more conducive to learning. I wonder if we'll ever truly move away from that. Or alternatively, I wonder if perhaps it's just something that we're so used to now that it's difficult for us to do it. And so as our children's children come along, maybe it will become unnecessary to be meeting all together. You can get really into the in-depth nitty-gritty on stuff like that, can't you? I've just realised I've not been showing you. I've been sharing stuff on my laptop. I've not actually shared it with you. You've got no idea what I was talking about. Never mind. I am having a thoroughly useless day. And now I've got no game showing. What's going on here? Hey, it was still set for Genshin, that's why. And as much as I loved it, it's not what we're playing today. What's going on here? I appear to be a strange shape. Yeah, I must admit, you sort of, when I first started at college, I wanted to do politics as one of my A-levels, and unfortunately, and very tragically, I'm just fiddling with the screen, guys, so it just keeps getting a bit funny for the next couple of seconds. Don't panic, it just was set for Genshin, which is a full screen, and I have my Sims in Windows mode so I can see everything else that's going on. So I'm just trying to negotiate this, but very unfortunately he had a parent, I think, was ill, and unfortunately eventually died, and he was spending an awful lot of time running backwards and forwards to where his parents lived, trying to give them the support they needed. I felt so sorry for this guy, but you've got a bunch of 17, 18, 19-year-olds constantly turning up for a class and nobody's turning up to teach it. And there's only so much you can do with something like politics on your own. There's only so much reading before you need somebody to apply that to real life, you know? And oh, don't worry, it will return. It will return. I had to remove it because it wasn't applicable to Genshin. But yeah, so it ended up getting a bit difficult, and I ended up dropping the class in the end and just picked up another elective, a sort of half elective, and a GCSE instead of an A-level, because it was just impossible to try and achieve anything with it. Not the counter! Luckily, we'd hit a big enough number for me to remember. There we go. Counter. I promise you it's coming. It's coming. I was so poorly organised. I really thought I was ready for today. And what I'm actually ready for is bed. Oh, nightmare. I mean, we literally went for, I would say, half a term with no lessons. And in the end, I was just like, this is not going to work. I need somebody here to make sure that I'm actually getting what I'm supposed to be doing. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, I regret it a little bit, but actually looking back on it, as much as I have got a semi inquisitive mind with regard to politics, it's really not that much of a focus for me. So, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. And I found my love in English and history, so I am quite happy with that. And that's dark. Making my eyes go a bit funny, actually. Let's move. Oh, not you. Eee, what am I like? Yeah, I think we need to change that colour, don't we? No, here we go again with the colours. There we go, colour, let's go. Green, yay! Well, the thing is, now, funny, I was having this conversation with Greg the other day, that I felt really sorry for the guy because he was obviously not getting the support he needed in order to do it. So, you know, nobody at the school, or the college I should say, was actually supporting him and helping him, because he must be calling in and telling them he wasn't going to be able to make it. So why did they not send somebody down to the classroom to tell us, you know? Yeah, I felt kind of sorry for him actually. Does that just change the one I'd already put there? Oh, I keep grabbing that. Honestly guys, one day we'll do this. And it will actually work. I promise. It keeps changing the same one. That's weird. Okay, I'll do it a different way. It's okay, it's okay. There we go, that one. Let's see if they'll let me do it this way. Don't pick on me! I'm having a mare over here. No, that's still body count. That's weird. Okay. What is going on? I'm obviously doing something terribly wrong. Okay, cancel that. I'm going to delete that. And I'm going to try one more time the old-fashioned way. one of them. Call it that. Sorry guys, not very thrilling, is it? I've gone with subtlety on this one. As hard as the course. That can be a little less blurry. Lovely. We're done, guys. Look at that. It's just taken me 45 minutes to get us to a point where we can actually play the darn game. Oh my goodness. I am absolutely a twunderhead. But as twundered as my head is, my head's a pretty colour. Right, so let's see where we are, guys. We are gonna have to make some form of effort here. Oh, I just went past the 1,000 views mark. How exciting is that? Very exciting. Sorry, I thought I'd quickly share that. It's not as exciting as 1,000 followers, but it's certainly exciting for me. So, we are gonna do this thing. Chloe the matriarch, who has just spawned 2 wee puppers and is surprisingly not pregnant. I mean, she's only just had babies. I'm not entirely sure what I'm expecting from the poor woman, but nonetheless, she shall be pregnant once again. Next, we have our twin children, Winnie and Tigger. We do have Tigger there somewhere. Winnie and Tigger. Yeah, there we go. And then we have, sorry, I thought it was another child then, but it's a toddler. I thought I got very confused there. Same hair, you see. We have Caramel Macchiato and Chai Tea, who are toddlering it up big style. And then upstairs we have our 2 newbies, Toblerone and Nutella. Gorgeous. I would imagine it was somebody with exquisite taste. Oh my goodness. Right, and what we also need to do is find our men who have escaped, but we will get them back. Oh yeah, we will. And there we have it. So I'm going to get her to go upstairs and clean the floors. Just to lull them into a false sense of security. Let's see what the other kids are up to. They're sleeping, which is for the best because it's 3:30 in the morning. This twin is needing to be emptied out because we've got a whole list of semi-eaten food that's spoiled in their little pockets. You're asleep and you need some attention. Let's check. Yes, thank you everybody, we get it. Okay. Get these walls down, they annoy me! Let's get these sold. I don't think anybody wants to be reminded of the horror that was Harvest Fest. It does mean Christmas is coming. Just some of this stuff that we don't need. Oh goodness. Still got spare bathroom bits for God's sake. Sorry, now it's very confusing having the menu music playing. There we are. Lovely. Yes, we'd rather hope to start on Boba Fett this weekend, but was not to be, was not to be. My brain was far too adult to be dealing with that. Oh, Nutella's given it some. Not you. How have I managed to click on that one? Excuse me. Blatantly needs a nappy changing. What are you doing? That got you to level 9? Your child has got a full diaper and giving it a squidge got you to level 9? Right. I can actually barely hear it. Obviously, I've accidentally changed something in the settings. Just checking my earphones. Okay. Right. I love the random pig. It pleases me every time. Random pig in corner of room. Discuss. Okay. That's where that went. Okay. Damn it, wrong one. Oh, he's already got one. That's right. I gave him a replacement, didn't I? Never mind. Right. Lady, you've got 2 awake babies.
Ah. Haro Gaba.
Before they really start letting rip.
Hinaba. Oh, Miba. Shelky Tibu. Zapsi.
Oh yes, Piglet! Well, that would tie in nicely. Perhaps I should move it upstairs into their bedroom. Bang on idea. Doesn't look like it does anything exciting, so I think I'm safe to let it loose in the kids' bedroom. Stare at them comfortingly. Can you rename it? No. Porcelain Pal. Piglet. Right. Okay. Sort them out. Oh jeez, this place is an absolute wreck, isn't it? Ew. Icky stuff everywhere. Do, do, do. And I think you did your homework, didn't you? Okay. Sorry guys, didn't realise how late it had got. I'll just let you go to school. Do excuse me. I am in demand today. Do I need anything from the shop, guys? Can you think of anything? I think we're all right. Oh, Gregory. He's got his cold. Hoping it's just a cold. Quick bath and into bed. Oh jeez. Come on, lady. Ooh. Line improve it. Gosh, that's jiggy, isn't it? Who's died? Oh. In a lab, Tigger's science experiment exploded and made a big mess, along with frightening another student. We think she did it on purpose. Academic punishment seems right. No real harm done. apologise to the other student. I think apologise to the other students enough, to be honest with you. It was just a bit of a scare and a little bit of mess. Hardly. Right. Go reassure child. Give poor child attention. Potty train poor child. Yes. I'm not entirely sure where it's going sometimes. Is it just wanting to give you options between being firm, middle ground, relaxed, or is it just giving you total randomness? Where are you going? No, you're not having pie. Yeah. I don't know if it's supposed to just be a laugh. I mean, possibly it's supposed to be a laugh. Maybe it's The Sims. There's nothing humorous about it.
Viva!
I don't know. It's there are some strange things coming up.
Davishi Slekam? Kuya!
I can appreciate they're trying to create the opportunity for you to create your own narrative, but at the same time, I sometimes find they interrupt gameplay. That kid really needed the loo, huh? I always feel like a doddery old deer when it's still moving and I'm trying to grab hold of something. Like one of those women trying to reach for something in the shop, you know? And then Jules on that end up diving in and helping them. Yes, I am still a way off of having everything. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Probably going to end up being really, like, still way behind on some of the little ones. But I think they can probably wait until there's like a sale on or something. But I've got the majority of the sort of bigger event ones, if you know what I mean. No, I agree. In fact, a lot of them I think really should have been included as part and parcel of the actual game itself. Which is why I was quite pleased to see that EA seemed to be releasing a little bit of content in dribs and drabs through into the game itself, rather than only giving you new stuff if you buy something. Because, yeah, Sims 4 was a little bit empty, I seem to remember, when it first came out. Yeah, some of them I got when I first came back to playing, and I realised watching other people how empty my Sims was. I did get a couple of bundles. Well, I think I got one bundle and then it was birthday time and Christmas time, so I sort of used bundles here and there. And you're right, they do actually work out really nicely, getting the, you know, a big and a middle and a small and yeah. It's strange. It was sort of like they forgot to finish the game before they released it. funny.
Uh-huh.
Like a Pokemon joke, like a dad joke. Smashing it first time. Oh my goodness, that's funny.
Yum. Ew.
Oh, excuse me. Nearly choked my coffee there.
Scudo. Ew.
Very nice of you to thank me, Emma. We will move on.
Yes, uh-huh.
Yeah, it's not a bad one. I don't think I've really played it properly, if I'm brutally honest. I'm really not. Yeah, I'm kind of like, I'm enjoying being back in the Sims world, and I'm enjoying playing it. But I will admit, I'm really intrigued with what they're going to do with Sims 5. And I can't help but look. What's coming next, though? You know, that's a really nice pack you've released, but have you considered releasing Sims 5? Right, well, I've managed to flunk the whole day without inviting the man over. Yeah, I know, you're probably right.
Oh.
Well, fair enough. If they've still got a lot of content for it, then hey, I'm not going to complain. Oh, hang on. I've got a present I think is dumb. I want to try and do it with a friend or give it back. Can I do that? I'm not a big fan of returning presents. Yeah. Ugh. Give it to somebody else. Yes. Absolutely. Sorry, mouthful of chocolate. It would be nice to get something substantial rather than them rushing to just throw out a load more kits, 50% of which should have been in the original game or one of the other expansion packs. But I won't be bitter. I just will be demanding. If I'm going to spend a lot of my life playing something, it's not unreasonable for me to expect something back from my financial and emotional investments. Yes. I mean, Seasons I got as soon as it came out back in the day. So I kind of agree with you on that. It seemed very strange to me that it wasn't. In fact, to a point where when people mention Seasons, I'm sort of like, was that an expansion? Was it? Wasn't it part of the original? Because it really seems like it's just so integrated in the working of the game that it's kind of weird that you can play without it. Very weird you can play without it. Because you had weather and seasonal changes in Sims 3, didn't you? Sure, I remember it being... Then again, maybe that's just me assuming it was part of the base game, so therefore it must have been part and parcel. Oh, poor little kid. Well, you don't need to eat, do you? What you need to do is have some darn fun. Let's get you something fun to do, shall we? What do you need? You need potty and you need thinking. Whee! Fart noises. Okay, I tell you what, before we do fun, let's have Mummy give you some potty training. And then...
Hakyoin Lumla? Kibaya!
Okay, Scooby-Doo 73. We're playing The Sims. If you want to join in with us, you're more than welcome to. Otherwise, Simbin time. Okay, meanwhile, let's go back to watching a child poop. Oh, Jinkies. Are they ready to age up yet? Surely it must be 24 hours. Maybe not. No, Sims 1 didn't have anything environmental in it at all. It was literally, you couldn't visit neighbours, you couldn't interact or anything like that at the same level you can here with your environment. It was really very, very basic. I think if you, I would love to go back and have a play, if I could play it, rather than it just sort of faint at the sight of a new computer. But yeah, I have to say it would probably infuriate me within seconds. I don't remember that. Doesn't mean it didn't happen. I never played any of the SimCity stuff. I was always more about the families than the build, but...
Serapi.
We've got kids upstairs screaming, so I'm afraid, little lady, we're going to have to get you to maybe watch some toddler videos. How about that? That might cheer you up a bit. And I'll quickly put that in Mother's thingy. Yeah, because the SimCity came first, didn't it? It was SimCity way before The Sims itself came out. I think The Sims was triggered by people wanting to play the families they were creating space for, if you catch my drift. Diddly diddly. Poor little mite. There's a guy on YouTube who does extreme variations on games. So the one he did for The Sims was he created a room that was all see-through with all glass walls, with a glass-walled corridor in it, and he kept inviting people over and putting them in the corridor so they couldn't get in the main house, and then he just kept adding and adding and adding people, and he made the weirdest looking sim you've ever seen, and honestly it's so funny. But what you just said reminded me that he made a game where you make pleasure parks, amusement parks, and he did loads of roller coasters that just fired people in the air, and then all of these Sims would land, little Sim-esque things that the visitors to the amusement park would land, and they'd have to then walk all the way along again and end up in the queue to get back on the what's it called? I just said the words. Train thing. And it would shoot them out again, and literally you would have hundreds upon hundreds of these flailing little mini sim things flying through the air at all the time. I actually nearly died watching it. My friend put it on and I nearly died laughing. I have no idea how I didn't manage to wet myself all over his sofa, because it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. I'm going to have to dig out the name of this guy. He is so funny. Sorry, I'm just catching up on the chat. Yeah, I went along with that. I wanted a big family, so I always used to make really, really big families with really, really rich parents, and that's always happened. Oh, Adelina! Oh, poor you.
Yes and I.
We've all exploded a parent or two in The Sims. It's just unavoidable. Greg used to take the mick out of me something chronic. He said he always knew if I had a bad day because Sims would be falling like trees in a rainforest. It would just be absolute carnage if I'd had a bad day. Didn't matter how much love and attention and investment I'd made in The Sims. If I'd had a bad day, they were going down, sunshine. Oh, poor little Adelina. Poor little baby Adelina. Traumatised. Actually, I remember the electrocutions were quite shocking. Sorry for the bad punnage. But they were. They were like, oh, my goodness. What's happened? So, I can understand. I can understand. And I can empathise and sympathise. But unfortunately, I can also laugh. Sorry. Oh my goodness. I remember the first time I set fire to somebody. That was pretty traumatising. It's just not something you're used to. Especially given that I lived in restaurants all my life, you know. Watching somebody get set fire to is not high on my list of things to do. How is that little mate doing? Looks like she's feeling playful. Yay! Like a puppy? Oh, that's so cute. Gregory's home! Yay! Right, let's put toddler to sleep. You are off to get something to eat, I think. Well, that might not be what you were intending to do, but you will be getting something to eat. Right. Okay, how about we try actual bed rather than virtual bed? Okay. Or alternatively, go to sleep. Actually, I think hopefully Ripley will be much cheered by Greg coming home, because he took her for a walk this morning. Oh, that is so cute. Oh, it's heartbreaking when that happens though. Absolutely heartbreaking. Sneaky save. Oh, I need to get these men back. I've lost another day. what if one of them kicks it? But yes, anyway, so what happened this morning was Ripley decided to roll in an excessive amount of poop. Got it all over her collar, all over her coat, and all over her ear. Just the one ear. So Greg brought her home, but Greg normally gets home with the dogs about 10 minutes before he needs to leave, which gives him time to throw some food down, and, you know, if he needs to, well, obviously he needs to wash his hands and you get the loo, that kind of thing, so he's ready to go out. And yeah, so he got back and he was just like, I don't have time to bathe the dog. So he woke me up and said, I'm so sorry, I need you to wash the dog. And I'm like, where is she? And he's like, I've locked her in the bathroom. He fed her, but he put her in the bathroom. So of course the last thing Ripley remembers is being put in the bathroom and the door being shut. And it took me a couple of minutes to sort of pull myself together enough to actually get out of bed and functionally walk. And I could hear her just tapping at the door with her paw, and I thought, oh, please don't start scratching. I can't afford to replace that paintwork. I can't afford the effort. And so I trotted through. Actually, when I get up in the mornings, I walk very similarly to the toddlers, like this. And got through there, and she was just in there, and she just looked terrified. And I was just like, it's okay. I'm here. You know, it's fine. But you're going to have to get in the bath. And she hates baths. Creature will jump in the bath. He'll be washed. He's not happy, but he knows if he just does it, it's done. She hates it. She resents every second. And she will try and slowly nose her way out of the bath. So she's dripping all over the floor as her nose and more of her body emerges. Hello, gorgeous. I was just explaining about bathing Ripley. You look absolutely shattered, darling. My poor Gregory. Look at his face. He looks tired. My poor Gregor.
Hello, everybody.
I don't like your work on my hair, though. You're very warm.
I know. Some hot stuff, baby.
No, you are very warm, Greg. Okay. Do you have a shower? Okay. Is that what you stopped off for?
Yeah.
Okay, baby.
Bread
And juice?
and juice.
Good.
And dog food.
You're a bit of a legend on the slicer.
Hello, happy dogs.
Beehive once again congratulates you on your work on my hair and says hello. Hello, he says. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, so she's in the bath. She's looking so down, just like, oh, I can never get again. It's never gonna happen, and Daddy's never gonna come home. He locked me in the bathroom, and Oh, well, eventually I got all the poop off her, having been showered multiple times because it's her ear, so of course she's immediately jangling. And yeah, I ended up just sitting there, just like, I'm covered in poop. Well, I probably wasn't, but it felt like I was, you know. So I sort of cleaned her down, dried her off, gave her a good scrubbing, sent her off to the bedroom to play with Creature because they were both overexcited at the change of thing. And yeah, so she's just been really down in the dumps all day because we made up. I got kisses, you know, multiple licks. But yeah, she's just been down all day. And I'm just like, this is more than just, I'll replace it. More than just her being a bit kind of, oh, I'd have a shower. And now it's just occurred to me that the reason probably is that Greg had just gone and left her. Daddy had left her. Oh, crying out loud. Is that this ghost doing all this? Yes, it's the ghost. Well, fine, if you're going to be like that, then I'm going to imprison all of your friends. A point where we can level up the babies. Yay! We haven't leveled these guys up. We're going to have a lot of toddlers lying around, aren't we? Let's age these munchkins up. Yes! Yeah, that's it. For a long time, a lot of my names were creature-based names, and then they were Ripley-based, and then went back to creature-based, and then the end I've just merged. Right, Nutella! Oh, of course she's going to be clingy. If they're both clingy, I swear I'm going to lose my snit. Let's see what we get with Toblerone. Oh, thank you, darling. We're lucky they've got quite original names anyway. Well, I say we're lucky we came up with them, so double kudos to us. Oh my goodness, I was just thinking I might need to go to the loo in a minute, and it's bloody 5:30 already. There's me thinking with Kim not around to cause absolute chaos, we might get some work done here. Hey, Toblerone is independent. Well, that works out for the best then. We might have one clingy one, but at least we've got one who's independent. Gonna have to do a quick one too and sort out bedrooms, aren't I? Pop. Oh no, I don't want to put them in the inventory, I want to sell them, don't I? Just pause that music. It always seems to be the same songs that I'm doing this on. There we go. Okay, let's get that sold as well. While we're in here, let's have a look. See, I've only just made this back into a bedroom, haven't I? Because I extended out, which I still don't like. Such an annoying shape, this upstairs. Don't start fighting, guys! Oh my goodness. Okay, I want to have a quick change around actually, guys. I want to extend this way and do bedrooms back to back, and then I can close that off and we can have one dedicated ensuite for each of the 2 bedrooms, and we can have a large one of these. Does that make sense? Oh, I'm leaving you two to thrash that one out. That's probably a silly idea, moving the bath first, wasn't it? I think that's a much better way of dealing with it. Intersecting with, let's pop these walls up. Huh. So is it just the window? Oh, possibly. Well, that'll make things tricky. Oh my goodness. I'll see. My lawyer will like that. What do you mean there's nothing to there? Actually, let's grab that a door or is that a... actually... yeah, that's a door. So... do 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 do. Right, let's go back into here, grab another toddler bed. Oops, sorry kid. Oh, poor child. Let me move you over here. Oh. Pretty windows. I'll put potties in front of them. It's not the window. What's that? Oh, is that a toy? What is that? Oh, it's from the bathroom. No wonder. There we go. Lovely. Put that there. Just pop you here for the minute. Let's look at how we're going to do this. Do, do, do. Dude, I have never been able to spell properly, ever. I am hardly going to sit here in judgment on you. Right, let's grab a wall. That's not going to work, is it? So frustrating. Okay. See, the problem is I like the shape of the house. But I'm so determined to keep the roof. See, this is a vast room, isn't it? And that's a vast bathroom. That's a big rug. I'm just going to go around pointing at things and explaining how big they are. There we are. So, if I was to move this up. I hate it when things are in the way. Okay, grab you, move you up here, grab you up to here. Okay. Right. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness! Stop sitting in silence, lady. Talk. This is a drawback to having interesting shaped rooms, is you do lose space. I'm going to lose that window. I don't lose the shape, I just lose the window. Oh, excuse me. I got the itchy head. Does that have to be on the floor? It's just a mirror, isn't it? It's a mirror. Why is the mirror sitting so low down? Ah, all the craziness all the time. Talking of which, I've put the toilet roll above the door. Nobody has a problem with that, do they? Is that a window? Let's put that there then. Put you there. You can go here. Right, so. See, I kind of wanted to put the bath on the diagonal. But I think I'm asking a bit much, aren't I? Really? Okay, there's the sink. Why will it not come up any higher? I can sell it, it's annoying me. Let's put you in. I suppose they are very high walls, aren't they? Oh well, it's a bathroom cabinet, that's what you're supposed to have. Let me just grab this. There we go, you can go there. Go, and then where's the other loo? There it is. I think I've swapped over the sinks, but never mind. Or should we have the dunny in there? progression there. There you are, the towels, you can go there. There's the toilet roll holder. Oops. There we go. Lovely. Oh no, we don't have that colour, do we? Well, honestly, stop doing this, Jake. Focus. Hoopers in there. Come on, Churchill, you can do it. There we go. Right. And then we'll have that and that over here. So that when they're midstream they can talk to their teddy bear without hosing it. And then we need to pop some more night lights in, don't we? Night lights, night lights. There we go. Oh, seems to be a night light short. There we are. And then stick with this room being red. Yeah, we'll stick with it being red. Oh, sorry. Just hope we don't end up with too much of a bottleneck there. We're going to end up with, the only other way to do it would be to have a bed here, but then we're struggling with where to put the toys. We'll stick with that. We'll pop in another light here. And then we need some bugs. Bugs. Let's get some fun rugs. Something pretty. Oh, ladybug rug. Just a little bit too big. Cute. There we are. Right, and then we've got that bedroom which is waiting for the next age up. That bedroom in use. That bedroom is, it's waiting for the next age up. And then there we go. Lovely. Okay. Okay, let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. Right. Okay, you Bless your heart, you can go back to bed there, darling. You stood there stunned. What happened? Ah, I didn't think about that. We now don't actually have a family bathroom, do we? The world won't end. Right, so you're wide awake, but you do need your nappy changing. So how about we get Mummy to deal with your nappy? Oh, darn it! I need the toilet. I'm so bad at remembering to go to the toilet. I don't know what it is, but I just get a little bit stuck on the concept sometimes. So I am going to pop to the loo. I will literally be a couple of minutes. And in the meantime, I'll put the music back on so you've got something to listen to. Back in a minute. Oh, well, that's better. Right, next job. We need to get these men back where they belong before one of them kicks it and it totally ruins all the fun. Sorry. Quick placement of my old lady. Blanky. Pop some hand cream on as I've just washed these panties. Right, so let's crack on. Anybody else dive off and grab themselves a cuppa? Pop to the loo? Abrasively respond to a student? Perhaps throwing a blackboard eraser at their heads, like in the good old days. So many opportunities, so little time. Oh dear. Hungry, hungry. Okay, I think we're going to need to get her to make breakfast. Could just order pizza, but it is the middle of the night. There we go, serve breakfast. Yeah, vegetarians, we'll stick with the omelets. Good grief. Who is she? Oh, bless. Poor dear's either developed polio or she really needs the toilet lover. Look at her made her walk. Okay, darling, come back and finish that once you've had a pee. No human being can really focus on an omelette when they leave the loo that much. Oh my goodness. Do. Do 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 do. Right. Okay, let's take some upstairs for chitlins. Oh my goodness, I love it when you've got those ones. They just crack on and learn everything they need to learn. Okay, yours here. Serving. 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 Where are you? You're busy being stinky somewhere. Now, we have got in here 2 of these, one for her, one for Nutella, Indeed. Move that back out of the way a bit there. See what status we have for chickens. You can sleep through. Sleep. You are. Ooh. You haven't eaten. Why haven't you eaten? I told you to eat. No? Did I not tell you to eat? I'm so sorry if I didn't. I thought I had. Little mite. I'm evil. These bloody toddlers may as well be vampires. They're all nocturnal. Let's get rid of some of these plates. Please tell me you're going to eat. Excellent. So anybody not feed? Do. There we go. Goods dead. How do you know, Oliver? Rid of that stinkiness. Any more for any more? What's that? Oh, it's one of those weird boxy things you get. Sure, one of these days, one of them's going to start playing the birdie song. Oh, hello, sweetheart. What's up? You have a nightmare? Okay. Oops, no, we don't need the calendar. Let's have Mum give you a bath. Oh, good. How much do we have? No, we don't know anything. Okay, you go back to sleep now.
Oogaloo. Huh? New.
You go to sleep.
All about me.
Oh, some phone's ringing. Go on then, have a chat with him.
Oh, pitiful bash. Miss Stevie Flina. Watanabe.
And then have a shower.
Wabarani Charib.
No,
Zabris Kathara.
thank you. Good
Sheshere.
grief.
Vinkapa Baru. Ibiha Shanisi. Mesplima. Gween Jayabimo. Wabarani Charib. Zabris Kathara. Wixinia. Zerkuni Swarspa.
Hey.
Sheshere. Vinkapa Baru. Gamerish Brihe. Accruits. Yakalau Dunba. Brugi Payun.
Okay, lovely. Just making sure I'm running smoothly. Okay. We need to get these men over.
Oh, Palingo.
Okay, Boston, Advic, Emmanuel, Corrie. Let's do grilled cheese for lunch. Should check my doors are open. Looks like we're good. Excellent. Love it. Comes all the way upstairs. Down again. Right. You, lady. Darn it. Into there. Quarter meal.
Dom Sabuna. Arb.
Stop. I don't know if I've caught that. Let's see. I haven't, have I? Lock door for everyone but household members. Okay, cool. Let's try this. To unlock that. So who we got up here so far? 1, 2, 3. He's the 4th. That's it. Locked door for everyone but household members. We've got them back! Woo! 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 They thought they could escape me, but you know what they could do? They could beg her off. Okay, kid, why don't you tidy that up? Excellent. Locked door for everyone but Chloe. Nice. Right, Chloe Doster, we need to get you up the Duffins. We do. Where's that food gone? Actually, how much is left? There's only one left. So let's get you to serve dinner or faux lobster tortellini again. Well, I'm very pleased that we managed to get our men back upstairs where they belong. Can't have our baby donors walking the streets, can we? No, thanks Boston, but you're loft in my roof. Okay, kid, you're doing your homework. Not what I want you to do, I want you to put it in inventory. And then finish your homework. Come on, Chloe. You can do this thing. Oh, go on then, go out the room. Some spilled water. Come on, woman. Oh, he's teen. Damn it. What about a vampire? Didn't we meet a vampire the other day? Yes. Is he a teen or is he a young adult? Okay then, why don't we invite him to hang out? See the outcome of that. Hey, there he is. Hey, let's get to know him.
Well, just as needed.
Oh, that's good, baby.
I do that before we do it.
Good stuff. Well done.
Oh, it's in the way, Victory.
Let's have a joke about professors. And we are gonna brighten his day again. We're going to see if we can have some vampire babies.
You're cheating.
We've had 2 that haven't died out of all of the babies we've had. Apart from the ones that obviously haven't got to the end of life yet, but yeah. So, oh, she's not had vampire babies. You can borrow my black top if you want. Honey, you've been sleeping next to me. Come on then, my lady. Oh, I am terrible. Just flirt, flirt, flirt. Compliment appearance, flirt. I would be a terrible boy. Joke about fashion, why not? What she's wearing. Oh, we're going on that well, are we? Let's go for a first kiss. I'm quite interested to see whether he'll be able to stay on the roof or not. Okay, Ripley, have I got nice flavoured hand cream on, have I? Ew. That's a lot of licking, doggy. Let's not do that anymore now. That's a bit much. Oh. Yeah, let's have a baby in the hot tub, but I need to unlock that door first. Quickly do that. Oh, hang on. It's going too quick, it's going too quick. Ah! Alright. Oh, quick, that was a bit much. Right, what I want to do is go to build mode, and I want to put in a little toilet cubicle. Go up and above. Thusly I can keep him here while checking to see if I have a fallen figure. So let's go one of these. There. Put a wall in first if you insist. Here. Okay. Very good. That has amused me no end. Okay, lady. Oh, that's wicked. I am honestly so easily amused. Look, we can see her poop. Tee. Oh, I'm paused. Hang on, that's not going to help anybody, is it? There we go. Right. That's it. All my rings are piled back on my fingers. I love how they have to keep trying to find each other. Honestly, we're having the sex, but let me try to find you first. Come on, lady. We need to see whether you got a hot water baby. Hot water vampire baby. Apparently she's going to sit there and laugh about cooking, are you? Okay. You're easy for two! Yes! Right. Should we introduce him to the other men? Let's introduce him to the other men. So, walls up, unlock. And let's chat here. Oh no, don't tell me I didn't. Ah, I've locked it! Fuck sticks. No. Oh, he's going there, that's fine. Shoot, 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 shoot. I have just made this so much more difficult for myself. Right, let's lock that door for everyone but Chloe. Shit, where's gone? Home of them. Where's he gone? He's here. Let's go talk to him. Don't let him go, silly woman. Oh. Well, god damn it! A load of them escaped. Right, let me check this door. I don't think I locked it again afterwards. I think that's what's happened. Yeah. Right. So, these two are still out there. I'm going to have to wait till tomorrow to invite the rest back over. I wanted to see how the vampire would do being out in the sun. Okay, lady. Oh, no. No, it's the kid's bum. That's fine. What are you doing? What are you upset about, Munchkin? Oh, that's not supposed to be there. Right, are you upset just think you're hungry? Okay. Let me get you some food. You are. Oh, you're in a good place. Let's get you Lauren and then what do we need you to do? Potty and thinking. Okay, so let's get you working on that thinking. Oh, dude, get up the toilet. A Sims delivery? Do you mean all of the men that suddenly arrived? And then walked out? That was so frustrating! I have got to pay better attention to my looks. Oh, hang on a sec. What do you need to learn? Oh my goodness, you need thinking. You need everything. Okay, let's get you working on thinking. you guys. Right, where's Mum? She's gone to bed. Fair enough. Right, let's go change. You'll be okay. Change diaper. What's up with you, darling? Oh, you need a bath. Okay, then, so. Give a bubble bath to Toblerone.
Yeah.
Hey, she can do super efficient baby care just in time for us to never have any more baby care. Yay! What is wrong? Did she not change that child's diaper? Oh, you hadn't finished. You were interrupted by a tantrum. Ah, getcha. Okay, little one. Oh my gosh! Once she's done that, give a bubble bath to Toblerone. Realize how badly she was. Okay, how you doing? Okay, that's looking more promising. Oh, Toblerone, you're adorable. Let's get you working on movement, shall we? Actually, you know what? Let's get you working on thinking. I think we're going to get more benefit out of that. Downstairs and get more food.
Bentley Kabaya? Yes.
So we see this bath happen? Oh yes, you are. Toblerone never disappoints.
Dag dag.
Why are your hygiene still so low? Literally just giving you a bath.
So.
What's going on? So hungry.
Naba!
Mommy has something to eat. Okay, darling. I tell you what. Are you sad, baby? Okay. If I can get one of the kids to do that thermostat thing. No, I think it's going to have to be Mum, isn't it? So should we try that back again? And then once you've done that, oops. There we are. There we go. Oh, we're definitely getting there. There, let's have you draw the line. Why don't you go and have a snowball fight with Winnie? Ooh. Do some more cooking. We'll get these other kids leveled up to they're teenagers and they can start practicing cooking. Goodness. My goodness, my goodness. Right. Get this boogie going.
Oh, cozy.
Okay. Thinking about it, let's have her eat before she goes up. Ooh! I'm falling! I'm falling! Help me! That's better. Why do I keep doing that? Oh my goodness, right. Once she's eaten, she can go potty and go to sleep. And equally, once she's eaten, we'll do it. Go to sleep. We need to invite those men back over, don't we? Oh, just got hit by a tram. Oh, it was bolognese. Oh. He snuck up on me with that one. Do you know why vampires are narcissists? Because they don't do any self-reflection. Oh, very good, dear. I don't know why I keep looking at this. I'm so not used to there being one of these things in the room. Oh, no, it won't go back up. Go on, up you go. Up we go, there we are. It's my own fault for touching it like that. Everything's set up right. Ow. I broke it. It's like it's looking at me. I have the fear. Oh, right, okay, bird. We need you to strike into action. Let's call and invite over Boss. Is Boston not upstairs? Boston might already be upstairs. Emmanuel made a break for it. Oh, look at all the Gussetts getting old. Oh, maybe Boston was the other one that made it. Yes, it was, wasn't it? Redbeard. Now, where's our little vampire lover gone? Oh, that's strange. And then we'll serve lunch of chili. Come on, you get chopping like a crazed loon. Okay. Don't look at it. Nobody'll notice it's lurking above me if we don't acknowledge it. I looked at it! Okay. So let's get this served. Up here. Did you know I did that last time? I want to go over here. I saw that. That was semi-nakedness. Okay, so you go. Hello, baby. Call to meal. I still think you're pretty. Honestly, Gregory, you'll turn a girl.
So don't tip your authenticity, move doors off.
Please don't. Keep your jogging bottoms on at all times. Okay, darling. Love you. I didn't unlock that other door, did I? Don't want them to escape now. Okay, how about I move that food in here and she calls everybody again. So that should instigate something, surely. Kids are asleep. So where have all the adults gone that I've invited over? Ah, here we go. Right. Need to do, let's get this wall up. Come on, mate. Come on, get through that door. Get through that door. Come on. Here we go. Let's lock that door for everyone but Chloe. You are not my friend anymore. Right. Unlock that one. Did I lock that one? No, I didn't. Okay, where is she? He's painting. There he is. You should start talking to him. Brightness day. Oh, Tigger! Oh, I don't like the Tiggers being a tit. Three of them are out there. Let's lock that door for everyone but Chloe. And then let's unlock that. And then maybe Chloe could suggest chatting here. Spent most of my life putting these guys back where they're supposed to be, you know. Lock. Door for everyone but Chloe. Okay, meanwhile let's get hold of that actually. Walls down for a second. Maybe knock that up if you don't mind, darling. Oh no, face plant. Right, okay, now I'm going to start sorting these lot out. Kittle asleep. Why is she suddenly having a mean streak? How do we avoid a mean streak? Maybe get her to read. Research being nice, maybe. Oh, great. Oh, we've got to get the toddlers up to speed. What, you're just going to hang out in there washing your hands, are you? them to go up a grade, don't we? Right.
Definitely. Hooray, Sheffley.
And I think she should serve dinner of grilled cheese. Fill this fridge up. You study movement for a bit. Okay then, so I want to be a ninja when I grow up. What do I need to do now to start getting ready for being a ninja when I'm a grown up? Start practicing your hiding, get a ninja outfit, find a ninja to train you. Find a ninja to train you. Yeah, video gaming's always a good one. Right. Let's see. Let's wake you up. This guy's good enough to go downstairs yet. Right. Able to get downstairs? No. Okay, let me grab some of these. Food. Need you to. There we go. Parenting, discipline in a calm manner. Oh, too late. You've gone to bed and they've gone to eat. Okay. You need to be focusing on using the loo. Imagination and thinking. Let's go with imagination. There we go. And you, my lady. You were also potty, if I remember rightly. We've got a few you're very close to. We'll do potty and thinking. Right, you two, what are you up to? Okay, we need to focus you on. We need you to do potty actually. Potty train Nutella. Whee, lovely. Okay, so you both have things to do, do you not? Right, okay, we don't. So, okay. Okay, block baby. And I think we'll have you do the same. Are you? Where have you put yours now? There. Wait, block baby. Look at him stomping. Stomptastic. What's going on up on the roof? Are you still hiding out in there?
Go.
Do I need to take away your rule? You cheeky boy.
They beeped it. Beeped it?
I think I hadn't had lunch today. I promise you I did. Right. Ooh! What new CAS items do we have? Do you know? I am having a nose as we speak. It's only showing me cottage living. Oh, hang on. No, that's last year. Doesn't seem to be anything via Google. Don't want to leave her alone too long. You know what she's like. Can't trust her. Mind you, she can only get pregnant once. Ooh. Oh, okay. Hold on a second. I didn't mean that, did I? I wanted to do that. Pop the walls up. Check, are you locked? Okay, so that's fine. So this will unlock. Pop the walls down. Call him. No, don't do that, dear. Call him over. It's so difficult. I just need to get one sim into the outside. I'm not asking to join your household.
Peppa Moy Zerxel? Pilpin. Nisa Faba. Tamono. Quathika Bimo?
Hello, Munchkin.
Chilu.
Come on, Dad. Here we go. Pause. Oh, it's rebate date. Hey, Boop Boop 22, how are you doing? Let's just lock door for everyone but Chloe, and that's those donors in. Now we need to catch our vampire again. This is getting lower. Should never have touched it. I'm being stalked by my own microphone. I agree. Boop Boop 22 is a brilliant name. Okay, so I think that's them trapped again. Lovely. Let's just do a quick save. Sneaky shave. Make sure we have everything done. Do you know I haven't even looked to see what trimester we're in yet? Second trimester. Nice, nice, nice. I will not be taken her to hospital. I only just got those buggers back in. I'm not going to let somebody leave the house again. Right. So. Oh, bless his heart. He's mopping up after all of them. You're a sweet kid, so you are, Winnie. You guys, it's Monday, you're going to be going to school soon. You really need some sleep, sunshine. I don't understand why you didn't just go to bed, my love. What are you up to, Tigger? Send you to bed for a little bit more sleep. It is brilliant. Hey, Beehive! Oh wow, I didn't realise it was that late! Criminy, guys! This one's fair swung by, isn't it? I'm sorry, I shouldn't speak so loudly. You're right on top of me. I'm really going to have to... I probably shouldn't touch anything right now. Let's just pretend it's not there. Right. Okay, guys. What's going on here? You're hungry, and there's literally a pile of food there. What's going on with you? Oh, my goodness, boy. Let's do this thing. Let's do this eating thing. It's good for you, toddler tots. Right, how about you polish that to perfection, and then you go and do some flashcards with this little one. Basic needs. No. I know, it's just coming around so fast, but I feel like today I've literally battled with my own strict rules about this game. It's like I've decided to do something and I've decided to make it just as difficult as possible. Oh my goodness. Right, what are you up to? You're still playing. What about you, darling? Right, I know you need a bath, but we also need you to be studying because it's nearly your birthday. So let's have you crack on with... Let's do a little bit of imagination and then we'll go on to the other one. And you, what do you need? Apart from apparently your own personal space. Ooh, right, okay, let's do imagination with you as well. Oh, keep keep running out of music. I swear to goodness, we've not been on that long. Honest. Oh my goodness, let's stick a little bit more music back on. We like a bit of music. Right, learn toddlers, learn. You two, school, be damned. Spent all weekend studying and project making, and then you just forget to actually go to school. I keep thinking this is wet, but it's the pan on the mat. Right. So many. Right, okay, so let's get you changed now. Let's get you on to thinking. It's taking a lot of brute force, and I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I have to say, do you know, I think once I got to like 6, there it is. Once I got to 6, it started to get really hard. Now I just don't like that I can't have a baby every episode because you keep having to do stuff and things will get in the way. But no, I'm actually really enjoying it. But I'm already thinking about what I'm going to do next, and we're thinking Rags to Riches will be the next one. So yeah, that's it. That is my alarm informing me that it is time for more medication. Oh, come on, Beehive, you can do it. You can. We'll all get there together. Oh my goodness, right. We're gonna have to stop because I've got to go off and swill ick down my throat, as is my wont. But we have achieved stuff. We got all our escaped donors back in. They're upstairs, not believing how stupid they've been. We've got 4 toddlers on the go. 4! Sorry, I'm a bit yelly, aren't I? We're pregnant with a vampire's child, although we haven't managed to get the vampire back in the house and put him back up on the roof, but we'll manage it next time. And we are pendulous that our 2 kids, our 2 children, will age up. We're just waiting for them to flick over to A level. So, we've achieved, guys. We've done well. Is it easier to sit here and critique me, is it? Beehive, happily naming and shaming my Sims. Honey, if you don't wanna, you don't have to. That's the fun of this stream. If you don't wanna, you don't have to. The only person who has to is me. And even I have my limitations. I'm gonna just pick SpongeBob's nose there. There we go. Okay, my dumplings, my darlings, we are gonna have to call it. And I think we should call it by going over and raiding someone just to cheer their day up. So we're going to go over and tap Bella Lasso, who is playing Sims 4 and looks like she's creating some serious fashion statements. So I'm going to crack us over to her, and in the meantime, it's been lovely seeing you. I hope I see you again. I'm here every day, 4 p.m. UK time, and I am normally swilling coffee, eating chocolate and needing a pee, and nothing ever changes. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye, guys.